Scout Automobile, welcome to Start. Picture this: you're standing in front of something that doesn't just look fast, it feels fast. Your heart tightens, your eyes widen, and even before you touch it, you already know it's special. That's exactly what the 2026 Ferrari V12 GTS does. It's not just a car, it's a masterpiece, a living legend. And every single part of it screams passion, power, and emotion. From the moment you see it, to the first time you start the engine, to the moment you drive it, you feel alive in a way no ordinary car can give you. Close your eyes and imagine the body, wide, bold, striking. Everything about this Ferrari is designed with intention. The long hood stretches forward like a predator ready to pounce. The curves are elegant but purposeful. The stance is low yet confident. This is not a vehicle hiding under covers, it's a car that declares itself. The design is so captivating that even when it's parked, people can't help but stare. They walk around it slowly, almost in disbelief, because the V12 GTS looks like it's caught in motion even when it's sitting still. But beauty is not just on the outside. Under that sweeping hood lies a heart that thunders with life, a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine breathing freely, roaring with an unfiltered voice that modern cars seldom have. When you press the start button, it doesn't just ignite, it announces itself. It's a sound that makes your spine tingle, your hair stand up, and your soul shake. It's powerful, deep, emotional, like pure adrenaline turned into sound. This is the sound enthusiasts dream about. This is the sound that makes you smile without realizing it. Now let's talk about acceleration. When you put your foot on the throttle, the V12 GTS doesn't just move, it launches you. The power comes in waves, immediate and strong. From zero to breathtaking speeds in just seconds, this Ferrari shows you what raw energy feels like. There's no turbo lag, no hesitation, maximum power right when you want it. The engine screams up to high RPMs without breaking a sweat. Every shift is lightning fast and precise, giving you that perfect blend of muscle and sophistication. This is the perfect marriage between old-school heart and modern engineering. At its core, the V12 GTS is a convertible, a true open-top Ferrari. And when that roof retracts, the world changes. Suddenly the air is part of the experience. The sound of the engine surrounds you even more. Every sensation, the wind on your skin, the vibration through the cabin, the roar of the exhaust, it all becomes part of the ride. With the roof down, driving this car feels alive in every possible way. It's not just about speed, it's about feeling speed. And when that wind hits your face as you accelerate down the road, you understand why people call driving a Ferrari an emotional experience. One of the greatest things about the V12 GTS is how it balances sheer power with refined control. You might expect that with all this performance, the car would be wild and hard to manage, but that's not the case. Ferrari engineered this car so intelligently that it feels confident and predictable even at extreme speeds. The steering is sharp, direct, and full of feedback. You feel exactly what the car is doing through the wheel. Every bump, every grip change, every corner, all communicated perfectly to your hands. This level of connection between driver and machine is something rare, something special. When you drive the V12 GTS on winding roads, it's like the car comes alive. It twists and dances through corners with grace and authority. The rear wheel steering and advanced traction systems work together silently yet effectively, allowing you to push harder without losing your nerve. The suspension absorbs imperfections without making the ride harsh, and the power delivery feels smooth yet fierce. This is a car that encourages you to explore its limits, but always with confidence. There's harmony between performance and control, and when you're behind the wheel, you feel like you're part of something larger than the road itself. Inside the cabin, Ferrari didn't hold back. The moment you sit down, you feel like a pilot ready for takeoff. The interior is sporty yet luxurious, wrapped in high-quality leather, carbon fiber accents, and precision finishes everywhere you look. The steering wheel is packed with controls, putting everything you need right at your fingertips. It's designed so you never have to take your hands off the wheel. The driver-oriented cockpit makes you feel enveloped in the car, connected, and completely in control. The seats are supportive and comfortable, perfect for both intense bursts of speed and long journeys. Even though this is a high-performance machine, Ferrari didn't forget about comfort. On highways, the ride feels smooth and relaxing. You can cruise for hours without fatigue. Wind in your face, tunes on, enjoying the sound of that incredible V12 singing behind you. It's a balance that makes the V12 GTS more than just a supercar. It's a grand touring machine that can take you anywhere in style and comfort. Now let's talk about how the V12 GTS feels in everyday life. Surprisingly, in city traffic or slow speeds, this Ferrari behaves with a certain ease. It's not angry or jolting. It's responsive, smooth, and even polite when you need it to be. But just because it's calm doesn't mean it's boring. It's simply waiting like a lion resting before a sprint. And the moment you ask for power, it gives it to you without hesitation. From the outside, the design is both classic and modern. Ferrari knows its heritage, and the V12 GTS reflects that, with timeless proportions, elegant curves, and aggressive details where needed. The headlights glance forward with a fierce expression. The back end sits wide and stable, with quad exhaust tips that hint at the fury inside. Every angle feels purposeful. Every line feels intentional. This car wasn't designed with compromise. It was designed with passion. When you think about open-top Ferraris of the past, names like the 365 GTS or the 550 Barchetta come to mind. And now the V12 GTS fits perfectly into that legendary lineage. It carries the torch of Ferrari's V12 tradition forward, at a time when many manufacturers are moving towards smaller, turbocharged or electrified powertrains. But Ferrari knows that for some enthusiasts, nothing beats the purity of a naturally aspirated V12. The sound, the character, the emotional connection, it's something irreplaceable. Despite all the excitement, Ferrari also made the V12 GTS practical in its own way. The trunk space is good enough for a weekend trip, bags, luggage, nothing extreme, but enough. This isn't just a track toy, it's a car you can live with, use, and enjoy in real life. This combination of daily usability with supercar performance is something few cars can achieve. And the customization options! Ferrari knows that its owners want their cars to be unique. From classic Rosso red to aggressive Nero black, vibrant blues, and bespoke color combinations, every V12 GTS can be personalized. Inside, you choose leathers, stitch colors, carbon trim, everything tailored to your taste. This makes each car a personal statement, a reflection of the owner's style. It's not just a Ferrari, it's your Ferrari. Let's take a moment to talk about the emotional side of this car. Numbers tell part of the story: horsepower, torque, zoo 60 times, but they don't capture why this car matters. The Ferrari V12 GTS is emotional because it makes you feel things most cars can't. It makes you smile without warning. It makes your heart beat faster at a red light. It makes strangers turn and watch as you drive by. It's not just performance, it's presence. And presence is powerful, because the V12 GTS doesn't need to prove itself, it already has. It lives in a category of rare and special cars, where emotion outweighs logic, where passion matters more than utility, where sound is as important as speed. You don't buy this car for fuel economy or practicality, you buy it for the experience, for the joy, for the moments you'll remember decades from now. When you fire up the V12 GTS on a cold morning, and that engine rumbles to life, you feel something inside, a connection to the machine, to the heritage, to the art of pure driving pleasure. That feeling is priceless. You take off, roof down, and the world seems different. The road becomes more vivid. The sound becomes part of your heartbeat, and suddenly you realize this isn't just a car. It's a companion for life's most unforgettable drives. Every time you push the engine to its limits, hear that V12 scream at high RPM, feel the torque surge through the chassis, it becomes addictive. You want to hear it again. You want to feel that thrill again. That's what sets the V12 GTS apart. It's not a machine that just performs, it engages. It invites you into its world. This car reminds us why we fell in love with performance cars in the first place. Not for numbers, not for lap times, not for bragging rights, but for emotion. For unforgettable moments. For unforgettable memories. Because there's nothing quite like a naturally aspirated V12 Ferrari with the roof down, cruising on an open road at sunset. That feeling, that pure unforgettable feeling, is what the 26 Ferrari V12 GTS gives you. And as time goes on, as trends change, as technology evolves, this car will stand as a reminder of a special era. An era where passion still mattered, where engines sang, where design was purposeful, where driving was a feeling, not just a task. The V12 GTS isn't just another Ferrari, it's a statement. It's a legacy. Piece of art that moves, a moment in time captured in metal and sound. In the end, the 2026 Ferrari V12 GTS is more than horsepower and curves, it's memory, it's heartbeat, it's a story you tell your friends, it's a passion you feel every time you sit in the driver's seat. It's a reminder that cars aren't just machines, they are emotion made real. And that's why this Ferrari doesn't just get driven, it gets experienced.